I never believed in internet urban legends until Momo found me. My name is Haruto, a 28-year-old graphic designer living in Tokyo. And this is the story of how a simple online challenge destroyed everything I loved. It started innocently enough. My younger sister Yuki, a rebellious 15-year-old, had been obsessed with internet challenges. She'd laugh about viral trends, showing me bizarre videos and daring internet stunts. I always warned her to be careful, but teenagers rarely listen. The Momo challenge first appeared on her phone one rainy evening. A creepy statue with bulging eyes and a bird-like body, its long black hair hanging over a terrifyingly distorted face. Yuki showed me the image, giggling about how creepy it looked. "It's just another internet hoax," I told her, but something about the image made my skin crawl. That night, Yuki's phone began receiving strange messages. They started as innocent dares, simple tasks like staying up late or performing minor pranks. But they quickly escalated. The messages became more demanding, more sinister. I noticed changes in Yuki almost immediately. She became withdrawn, spending hours locked in her room. Her once bright eyes grew dull, her skin pale. When I tried to talk to her, she would only mumble about completing the challenges. The final message came on a dark Wednesday night. Yuki's phone buzzed repeatedly. I heard her whispering in her room, her voice different, almost mechanical. When I knocked, she didn't respond. Breaking into her room, I found her standing by the window, phone in hand. The Momo image filled her screen, those bulging eyes seeming to pulse with an unnatural life. Before I could stop her, Yuki whispered,
"I have to complete the final challenge."
And then she jumped. The next weeks were a blur of grief and investigation. The police dismissed my claims about the online challenge. My parents were destroyed by Yuki's death, blaming themselves, refusing to hear about any supernatural explanation. But I knew something was wrong. I began tracking the Momo challenge, diving deep into online forums and dark web chat rooms. The more I discovered, the more terrified I became. This wasn't just a simple internet prank. Something darker was happening. Legends spoke of the Momo image being based on a real sculpture created by a Japanese artist, a disturbing piece inspired by a Japanese folklore creature called the yubium, a spirit of a mother who died during childbirth or shortly after. The sculpture, originally displayed in a gallery in Tokyo, seemed to take on a life of its own. Survivors of the challenge spoke of increasingly violent tasks, messages that seemed to know personal secrets, threats that went beyond typical online bullying, children disappearing, families torn apart. One survivor described seeing the Momo image appear in places it shouldn't, on mirrors, in reflections, even etched into their nightmares. My investigation led me to an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of Tokyo. Old computer servers, walls covered with printed Momo images, strange ritualistic markings. Someone or something had been collecting data, tracking those who engaged with the challenge. One night, my own phone began to buzz. The first message was simple: "Remember Yuki." I tried blocking the number, changing my phone. But the messages continued, each one more personal, more threatening. Images of Yuki appeared, old photographs I'd never shared online, videos from her childhood. Something was hunting me. The final message came on the anniversary of Yuki's death. A simple challenge, complete when she started. I realized then that Momo wasn't just an internet legend. It was a predator, hunting vulnerable souls, feeding on grief and desperation. Feeling desperate for answers, I went back to the warehouse, feeling scared. The servers buzzed quietly, and it seemed like someone was watching me. On one of the screens, Yuki's face appeared, twisted and empty.
"You should not have come back."
A voice whispered behind me. I spun around, my heart racing, but no one was there. Yet the feeling carried a weight that froze my blood. As I write this, I'm not sure how much time I have left. The Momo image watches me from my computer screen, those bulging eyes seeming to see into my very soul. Its long black hair seems to move, even though there's no wind. My phone buzzes again. Another message. Another challenge. And I know, deep down, that some challenges are never meant to be completed. Some legends are real. And Momo is always watching. Thank you for watching. What do you think about these eerie internet legends? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories.